So, this again is going to be oxygen not included. I do not remember exactly where I left off, but let's go ahead and resume the last game. So I don't know where I left off last Thursday is I believe the last day that I streamed this, but I have been looking forward to playing it again. So let me get the game up and loaded and see if I can remember what in the world I was working on. Okay. So looks like I was probably trying to seal the base. But I'm gonna need to start doing a lot of digging. The only problems is I can't dig here and I don't dig here because I'm terrified of slime log even though I shouldn't be. I want that thimbleweed right there. So I'm probably going to grab some power, run it up here, and then try and dig through this area, these two, and place in a bunch of air purifiers along the way so that none of the what do you call it? The yucky lung comes through. Not the slime lung. Okay, I'm gonna put this on 1 times. They're converting the base to mesh tile or airflow tile. This is definitely too much, but I'm comfortable with it. Let me see what I have going for research. Okay, I was trying to get oxygen masks. I am okay with this, but at some point I need to make sure I have smart batteries too. Yeah, this one. So this is what I want to do next. Okay, so what I'm doing is trying to make it to where I have another schedule because I don't want everyone to always be on the same schedule because right now I can't do anything. Everyone is asleep. So I'm going to take probably maybe half of our people and set them to the new schedule. But first I kind of need to check and see who does what because I don't really have that set up. Okay, who do I have doing research? The farmer. What's your researching skill? Nope. Okay, Brian, something tells me that's why I have you. That's your new goal in life. Okay, if I have anything I want toggled, everybody should be ready to do that at a moment's notice. Right now, if I'm attacking anything, Bob can do that. And then I guess you are doctor. That should be it for that. So the technique I was doing with these in the last one, I'm going to begin doing again, but I'm going to do it a little different. When I build this one, these need algae, so I'm going to set this to always being picking up the algae. And then everybody should move as much algae as they can here. And then I'll deconstruct it and the algae will just be sitting by the machines ready. Snazzy suit. Nice. Decorating, farming and researching, building and digging. I want to hold off on getting more people right now. This seems nice to me. But for right now, I don't want any more mouths to feed because I barely got this farm going, and I'm honestly not sure if that's enough. Never mind. I'm sure that it's not enough. Right, so schedules. Let's move farmer to this schedule. And since it's a similar skill, let's move cooking. And Harold is the doctor, so we'll move Harold too. Just because it's not really a working thing, I want the workers to be on the default schedule because that's what I typically have people doing is working, so the people that don't do basically heavy construction can be on every job but working. Why? Personal preference. I'm out of my mind and I like it that way. So I'm gonna speed them up just so I can get some of these airflow tiles going because I don't want to have too much going at once. They are eating the raw food. So I'm turning off mill ice. And they can eat pickled mill instead. I feel like the water actually would be better, so let's not do that forever. Lice loaf should be going for forever. And the issue is that we don't have any food. Okay, so the issue I'm having with this, I'm probably going to need to deconstruct this for a minute and put in a water filter, because I feel like the water filter will do better. That's gross. Sorry, water filter. I'm gonna need to put in something to detect if there's water and have it shut this off when the water gets too high here, because I do not under any circumstance want this overfilling and filling up my kitchen again. It was a pain. And if I break it anywhere to prevent that from happening, well, it's gonna kill all my crops again like last time. Other than that, once I'm gonna need to set up something to start making barbecue out of the excess hatchlings. And I need to let these guys start finishing up whatever construction they're working on. So that I can start getting this. Because if I can get this growing, that is better for me. I need that mopped up too. Alright, so one of the things I did at the end of last week's video, for sure, I know I made this thing. And basically its job was to get rid of any of the carbon dioxide affecting the base. And as you can see, all the carbon dioxide is below it now. And everything else has been filled with oxygen. So it is doing its job of getting rid of most of it. And it is also creating polluted dirt. Which I do not want to have. This needs solid ground to stand on. And I don't want it to be airflow tile because for at least now I don't want polluted oxygen spreading too much. I don't want any of the garbage sitting around the base that I'm not currently using picked up. I have to be careful not to get this stuff right here, because if I get too close, all of this will get tried to get picked back up again, and that's not exactly going to work. This one. Algae. Nothing else. Then I should put coal one here. But we will save that. Oh, actually, does that make the base hot? Definitely. Okay, let's get that hooked up. They're basically done with this. Let's give you a way across that isn't under the water for now. And C for cancel. I need those until the building there is done. Just to be no, they can skip a one. So starvation 2. He's got it covered. I lost someone. Well, to anybody with the name of the video, whatever I've been putting in, who we wonder who we lose first? It was one of these two. Not sure which. Speaking of having two, one of them is our cook and everybody's starving. And everybody's got decreased cooking. 0, 0, 0. Okay, farmer can cook. Sorry if I got quiet. I was attached to those two. I'm looking for a grave. No. No. Station? No. Furniture. No. There it is. Shouldn't I take more people because some died? No. They died because they were hungry and I don't have new food yet. And this priority needs to get higher. Not all of them. You're the builder. What are you doing? Oh, that's great. We're out of food. Anybody who can farm, farm. Seriously. She's just gonna sit there and die. It really sucked to lose our builder after I just rejected a builder. Or digger, at least. Okay, what is happening here? Do you not have the skill to dig through that rock? You don't have to, who had the skill to dig through the rock? Did I just never get that? I feel like somebody had that skill yesterday. Because this one being priority 9, it should... Whatever. You were the carrying one. Why did I give you digging? It's you. You have the skill. Somebody do this. Thank you. And this. No. It's crazy that even though they were on 9 priority, I had to come over here and demand that they do it. Goodbye, cook. Goodbye, Harold. Maybe eat some food next time. That's it. Don't look at me just because I disabled the food that they could have eaten without cooking. Figured they would have cooked. Where are you going? Copper. Is all of this taking metal? It is all taking metal. Definitely a huge waste then. Oh my god. Explains why it's not getting done. Okay, so the wire over here is almost done. Once that's set up, ideally we should have the water going through, but I don't have any kind of sensor. So I'm going to need to check and see if we even unlocked automation yet. As for research, it looks like it's time to assign another one. Very big question mark there, yeah, because we have the gas masks. I didn't want to get closer to here because of radiation, right? It's because of you. What's the button for attack? T. T for target. T. What do you mean high stress? Of course it's high stress. They just had 2 friends die. Oh, once again we have no power. Yes, it's roundabout, and I'm happy with that. Because it makes my monkey brain happy. So that's what we're doing. Okay, you're getting me gas masks, even though I'm probably not going to need them at this point. Base, I want deodorizers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Good enough for me. Ooh, that's slime lung. Fluorescence. Gross. Too much. Did he just finish the research? He did just finish the research. So at this point, I'm just going to start wasting my research on things that are very far and roundabout. Computers. This looks like automation stuff. Yeah, I want all that. Why? Because I can. No, that's what I want. Yeah. The better beds. Textile production. Okay, clearly not enough plants. Food, perfect. Anybody who wonders why I'm using 7, it's because I don't feel like using 9. I feel like 9's a little too important to be putting things on 7, so if I want anything more important, I would use 6. But these things are a little bit more than more important, so I'm using 7. How I explain that or how I'm justifying that way, it doesn't make sense to me either, it's fine. That's just how it is. Why? No clue. I really wish they would finish this, it's bothering me. I'm not sure if you have to do this, but I'm going to do this. Run the pumps into each and every individual farm like this. This one isn't because it makes me happy. This one feels, I feel like I've seen somewhere that if you do it this way, there's less chances for mistakes, rather than just running the wire through. Although I wish running the pipe through, I feel like that's easier. Or I feel like I've heard it's easier or something along those lines. Could be wrong. We're probably completely out of copper is probably what's happening here, so let's go ahead and resources. Gonna keep an eye on my people to see what they're doing. Seems like a lot of their time is spent running back and forth for coal, so I'm gonna do this. No algae. No polluted dirt. No coal. We're gonna copy that. So that way the algae will get put here and it can't be put here. Coal can get put here and polluted dirt will get here. It's probably gonna start putting off a smell though, so I might have to put it near the oxidizers. We're in an area with oxidizers. Okay, now I want to see the plumbing. Gonna need somebody to give those farms some water. Wrong. This one. Water. There we go. Boom. Okay, so this should have eliminated the need to be putting dirt in all the farms, so I'm gonna need to go through and do this to all of these farms. But I'm gonna wait a bit. That way it will be giving us a little bit less manual labor for our people. But the reason why I'm waiting for a minute is because I don't want to cut down my food source when I'm already starving to death. Radiation research, toils trapped, idleness, calories? No. Would it be here? Calories? Nope. How about meal? Meal lice. Okay, that way I can pay attention to how much food I have. They are eating it again? Maybe? Needs 5.8, 48 kilograms. So we should have enough copper, they're just not getting to it. Also need to see how much algae we have, because that is entirely what's controlling our air at the moment. So later on I could probably start doing something along this lines with the polluted bottles. You see how the polluted dirt here is giving off polluted air? I can do that and have in a deodorizer like the ones I'm putting up here, and it will end up giving me I don't want that there. What was I talking about? It'll start creating polluted oxygen, these will clean it, it'll become oxygen, and it's free. So that way I don't have to keep spending algae to create oxygen. Because later, well, that's just us having to have somebody manually do stuff when we can just have them manually creating power. Are we out of coal? No? Okay, well, let's do this. What? Okay. That's weird. Medicine. Our doctor did just die, but coal. Because I'm gonna end up running out of coal. I already know I am. So I was thinking maybe the reason they aren't planting stuff might be because the pipes are going into the top. That could very well be the problem. I have no idea though. Now to research, you say? Rango. Does it need power? This is getting ready to fill up. Okay, he's doing what I want him to now. It's 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, I had to press plant. I'm so upset. Okay, things like food should be 7 because they're important. That is also a food. This because it prevents pollution. This because it's keeping our power going. This because I want water put away. Other things can be on a 5 unless they're super important. That's all fine, fine. Everything else around should be fine for now. Okay, I need another one of these. Okay, they finally finished that. It's going through the machine. It's going to the machine with no animation. Nope. Why? Cook, tidying and researching, an egg. No. Okay. That's gonna be the source of the sickness. Because they started using that one because it was closer and it was bad for them. This one seems to have just cleaned itself. Oh, for the most part. Okay, so all the pipes should be done. Where'd everybody else go? Why are you guys down there? One, two, three, four. Refined metal. That must have been painful for anybody who was watching me just not get that. My bad, genuinely. God. It's my fault for having the water there. Really? Really? Can you get off the ladder before doing that? Whatever, I already have enough problems in this colony as is. It's because this got backed up. Okay. I don't remember what the priorities were for these things. Ooh, my mouse is messing up really bad. Okay, so it looks like the output will work either way. For an overflow. Okay, so on the input, the bridge will take priority. So I think what I'm trying to do is liquid bridge here, and then that. Is there a one-way valve? Okay, so we're gonna get rid of these. I need another one of these. I need it rotated. We're gonna jump the gap here. I'm going to build another set of these all the way over. Up. And then we are going to jump the gap again. Input and output. That here. And I need another one of these here. So if I have this correct, which I usually don't, this going this way. See, I know, I'm trying. This will go this way. When it hits this, it's going to take the bridge as a priority instead of the normal piping going this way. So it should go this way and fill this up. Once that fills up to the point of backlogging, it is going to go the other way with the excess instead. Hit this bridge, which will allow me to run more pipes up this way if need be. Continue on, up, over, jump over this so it doesn't mix with these, and then go out here, which will cause only clean water to come down here. For now, that needs to be off, because it's just allowing the water to further leak. And it's going to be leaking down here. Now, I'm going to need a higher priority. No, I'm not. Okay, let's look and see what has and hasn't gotten built. Hopefully I didn't just drain my whole bathroom, because that would kind of suck. And it's probably going to be what ends up happening, because once they build that, which I'm sure they're not far off from, it's going to start dumping the rest of this. This will be full. It'll continue to try and pump this way. Yeah. I'm sure the bare minimum will be fine. As long as the priority's actually working. 12 husbandry. Wow. Seats. Deadly when consumed. I'm sure it'll be fine later. Okay, I want these out of here. Mop this up to get rid of any germs that are in here. T to kill. It was I to disinfect. Nothing in there is infected. This is disabled. This. High priority. I need to see what happens with that. Okay, so I need to be paying attention next time they use the bathroom, because the water coming out from here is going to go into here, it's going to go through, it's going to get cleaned, and it's going to come back into the system, and I need to see what happens with it priority-wise. Okay, this pipe should be at least a little bit more empty now than it was. This is going to go through. Should be leaving some room for more water. Okay, I saw something go in here, so this is definitely the priority. Now the question is, do I want to connect this to this and have a lot of this germy water that's nasty at the bottom get cleaned up? Because it is nasty now, since they decided they had to go and make a bunch of mess. My fault. Speaking of which, if anything isn't clean in this entire base, clean it. I need those placed. Need that placed. Gonna need this to go back into that. I'm still waiting on refined metal, which means I'm gonna need... Let's make this two-way because I don't know what I'm doing. Right there because I like that. Cancel this. Station. Oxygen mask dock. Oh. Yeah, Crazy, if you've been here, I had something up over OBS by accident and I did not see anything you sent for a while. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I've been sitting here talking to myself for the most part. So I'm really bad at this game and I am setting up gas masks, I believe, and I need to start making refined metal. Is the thing that I'm working on right now. It's going to be the rock crusher, metal core 800, so I'm going to need to get more metal. And I don't want to be digging too much into the rock biome. The question is, why are my people not building like I asked them to? Okay, priorities. Whoever is supposed to be digging. Digging. Please go start digging. Okay, in terms of food, it looks like I'm getting back up to being in what I would consider safe food. At least for me. So from this point forward, I want to move on to actually getting back to digging, exploring the land. I want to get a few more people in for the sake of having them. Especially people that can dig, because since I'm not digging and I really haven't been doing any digging, as you can see, I've been running out of resources, or at least seeming to be out of resources. It might be because I've been cleaning and piling it all up. But, I want to start getting that done. This millwood plant. Millwood plant, copy. Plant, copy. All of these. Okay. Delete that one, 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 and that one. And then I'm going to replace those with the hydroponics so we don't have to keep carrying dirt over here. Need it to be a lot more automated, obviously. There we go. And copy these here, 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 here. Choose blueprint. Piloting and athletics, husbandry, and strength. Immune to food poisoning and increased core. Okay. Okay, new guy. Is this one? Okay. Not exactly what I had in mind for him, but it's gonna work. Especially if we put digging and building, or mainly digging, one higher. And we'll lower that. Because if he starts building, he'll start building. I'm not particularly in need of building a lot right now. What I'm in the need of is yeah. All the words that aren't coming to mind. Just need digging mainly. This one's gonna be coal. Because I'm gonna need refinement, rock crusher. It's gonna take a lot of metal, so I need more digging done before I can get that. Where are you going? Going to grab copper. Okay, I put in requests to deliver the suits or the gas masks. I can see that I have at least... Oh, I have 3 here. So they should get transferred up. Somebody messed with wood. Clean that. Okay. Okay, is that all the research? No, it is not. What are my cleaning people doing, or my digging people? Going down a little bit in terms of food. Okay, where are you going? Right, I probably need to do this to make people's lives easier. Did it just bypass everything again? Yes, it did. Why is it doing that? Okay, we got some barbecue. Right, I haven't been talking for a while. What I've been meaning to do was I was creating platforms to dig in between later because I do need to start digging more, but right now I'm not going to start assigning the digging or too much of the digging because right now the main thing, and I mean the main thing I want to focus on is getting metal. I need metal right now to make a metal crusher or a metal refiner, crusher, whatever it's called, to start making metal so that I can get the other thing. It is not there. The smart battery. It was for the smart battery so that I can get this set up and I can have more efficient use of the coal. I guess at this point, I'm going to have to change the priorities of the copper though, because they are not wanting to get to it. But in terms of food, the lice loaf is going down, but I do know we just got a bunch of barbecue. That's not the right button. That's the button. So I'm gonna try working on that. Looks like somebody's delivering the gas masks, that's good. And then I can reactivate the station after supplying some gas. And I'm not sure where the best place to take that would be. Right here might be good. The reason being is because it's somewhat close to these, or I could just put it right here next to farms, or next to this. I don't want to put it too close though, because all the carbon dioxide is over here from the old power creation. How much coal do I have? 9.3. Gonna need more coal soon, I think. Okay, they just took out a whole bunch of... I'm looking for refinement. Rock crusher. I can probably put the rock crusher here for now. And then I will need power. I'm going to need wire. And... Can run it up this ladder. That's probably fine. Again, crazy, if you're still here, I didn't see your thing till probably way after you left. I'm sorry, I had something up in front of OBS. Okay, I want this out of my way for now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's pull this across here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull this across here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull this across to about here. Okay, which one are you? Bob the Builder. Priorities. Bob is our attacker, but other than that, toggling is fine. Building, digging. Digging should be the same priority as building. Or one less, I suppose. Who is our best at operating? Machining skills 4, 0, 0, and 0. So Wabi is going to have to do all of our machining at the moment. Applying and storing are going to have to be lowered. If there's operating to be done, I want Wabi doing it. That way, once this metal refinery is up and done, I can have Wabi start hard pumping out the metals. Okay, how much refined metal did I need for that battery again? Smart battery is 200 kilograms. So copper ore. Okay, 100 becomes 50 and I'm gonna need 200. Is that 4? Do 5 for now and see how much I end up with. So... let's get that done. Then we want oxygen or ventilation is what I'm looking for. On a gas pump. Put it here. Put that here, gas pipe from here to here, and then we will work with that once it's built. It's going to need power, right? Yep. Uh-oh. Okay, new copper. Each time one is made, it's 50, so 4 was enough. But I'll make extra. Okay, refined copper I want on the list now. Good job, Wabi. I want these dug up. What are you doing? You're back to digging? Good job. Okay. And now I have enough for power. Smart battery. I want this thing here, and then I'm going to need this wiring to be hooked up to. Then I'm going to need automation wire. Automation wire. Hook all that up. Okay, now we need the power filter. Nope, not light. Power. And in the power filter, all that needs to go. Hopefully that doesn't disable the generators. Priority 7, copy settings, go. %, low threshold 20%. That feels about right. I said 20. Okay, so if it gets up to 80%, it's going to send a signal to stop working to the rest of the generators. And then once it gets low, it's going to tell the generators to turn on so that it doesn't constantly keep consuming coal at a stupid rate. Like certain other generators that will not be mentioned and will be dying soon. Other than that though, powered, we are going to need wire. We are going to need much stronger wire for this, at least in the future. Okay, what I'm trying to look for at this point, I'm not sure if I actually have unlocked, but it's going to be a pylon or a transformer, something along the lines of reducing the power into separate lines. Something to break bigger power lines down into smaller ones. I should actually check the research. It'll be in something along the lines of power. Yeah. So, control station, jukebox, smart battery, hydrogen generator, power transformer. So I'm gonna need this one. What am I currently researching? Am I not researching anything? Yep, research is halted. So we're going immediately for that thing I just realized I needed. Heavy watt wire and power transformers. So what it says is it limits the power flowing through the transformer to 1000 watts. Basically, I can put a whole ton of power into this thing, and then it's just going to give me a single line coming out of it with less power, because of the point, if I don't start breaking this stuff up, the lines are going to start over creating power and breaking themselves. So this needs to happen now. And that automation wire. Is there an automation tab up here? Yes. So copper. So it's refined copper again. And I have another person available. Blossom seeds, husbandry and excavation, strength and excavation, suit wearing, research and rocketry. This is vomiter. I'm not too happy about. I've already got people who are just throwing up all over the place, namely Bob, I believe it was. Other than that though, I'm happy with excavation and supplying. I really want to take this one. Decrease machining and athletic. No. This cancel. I'll take these seats. Free stuff is free stuff. Okay, let's get food up and going. Oh. Okay, that's not that bad. I saw Entombed and I instantly thought, oh no, did I just lose another person? But no, that's not what happened. Power usage, max stress is 19%. Food we have a good amount of. That'll get fixed. Breathability is really good. Batteries at a good amount for now. So our food is back up and we've got leftover resources to make more food. I believe what's happening here is we ran out of coal. Let's give power slightly higher priority for now until we shut this off. Like I said before, we don't want too much running back and forth, especially not now that I've moved all the coal up here. This is coal. So, power's back on. This needs to be happening. What are you doing? Was sanitizing that important? Okay, this takes 5, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 of these. We should have that from just doing 1. And then you'll probably do it, yes? Okay, perfect. Okay, that's all good now. Why? Let's call it you request fuel at 30%. Copy settings. And back to digging, seeing as I don't have any more building progress is going on. Let me know how research is going. You're doing good. Yeah, doing really good. So, these done. Okay, so if we filter this out to be ventilation overlay, the green one is going to be all output other than the one I choose, and the yellow one is going to be the output that I choose. So I am going to set up another vent. The ventilation. We're going to put a random vent here to be the output for the green. Why I chose there, it was close by and I don't want to put it somewhere where it's going to be in the way. Don't know if it gets in the way or not. But this can go the roundabout way because monkey brain like that. This is going all the way up. No, here. Then it's going over here. And I don't know if it's going to have to go into each one of these individually to fill them up. Okay, and the gas that we're wanting that to be, it's going to be oxygen. So the oxygen is going to be yellow. And it's going to go up into these. And we are also going to put a gas bridge The reason we're doing this is the same reason. Oops, too much. The same reason as what we did with the plumbing up here. I really should check and see that it's the same priorities, but I have no idea. So if we look at the plumbing, it takes the, let me just make sure I'm correct. Yeah, it's the same. So it's going to end up taking the bridge first. So when I go ahead and switch back over to ventilation, because I'm smart, ventilation, down here I need ventilation, and I've got a gas bridge. To rotate. It's going to come out of here. So it's going to go here. Its first priority is going to go through the bridge. But if it overflows, the rest is going to come back out over here. Or I could probably just not overthink this, right? If it starts to overflow, it won't be able to pump more in once it goes beyond the threshold of what this thing is capable. Yeah, I'm thinking that's right. So then we will go with cancel all of this. I need a copy of this, and it's gotta go down here. What are these vents gonna take? Here's a good place to check. Okay, I'm making it with stone. That's fine. And later I can replace these with hazmat suits. And that is research being done again. So, I'm gonna go for a little more automation. Metal refinery, metal tiles. This is gonna help me with moving items automatically, but this will help me with I'll go this route first. But once I do get into the automation, I'm going to put auto sweepers up here to collect all this rice meal and have it get dumped out here or put into the ration box, because there's no reason in them running back and forth every time they harvest. It's just wasting farmers' time and everybody else who is actually carrying the things for him. I'll probably have the, I think it's the light, whatever this is, rice meal, something like that. I'll have it dropped on the ground here, maybe. And then I will have a auto sweeper pick up and put all of the actual food that's made out of it, if I have which one is which, right, into the fridge. That way he can just get done, drop it on the floor, start making the next one, not have to do too much moving. They still haven't done this. I asked for that hours ago, so something's going on with it. Unreachable. Unreachable in what way? There's 2 away. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I told them to build all of this, and they're working on it. So when they build it, I will tell them to deconstruct this one, which will open up diagonally this one. And once they build it, I'll tell them to deconstruct this one, so on and so forth. The reason I'm doing this is to hopefully prevent the hydrogen from getting out, but it's really not as big a deal as I'm making it out to be. What are germs doing in here? Oh good, no germs. I'll just leave this on. Worst case scenario, it just keeps pumping in dirty. Everything is dirty anyways. Hopefully this thing works, but... let's put it having sand at 8 and see what happens. Actually, is nobody outside? Where is everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want this enabled. We've got oxygen going in, so they can start wearing oxygen masks when outside of the base. Okay, bust this open now that you guys got oxygen masks. Oh, right, plumbing. So, plumbing overlay. I'll just connect it to this one. So, outputs are going to be the dirty water. Inputs are going to be clean water. Do it this way just to get it kick-started. I don't actually know if these ones are going to overfill because the toilets supposedly, I think, are what generate an over excessive amount of water. We'll see what happens. Germs. Yep, still producing germs. Okay, so it's going to be taking the dirty water from down here, using it to clean. The dirty water will be put into here, go out, and it will be put into here, which will lead it back to cooking. Ideally clean, but probably not. Digging, wearing suits and decorations. Ranching, farming, and building. More fish. And dirt. We'll take you. Okay, and schedules. Nails can go on offset. Farmer, Brian, nails, Wobby Bomb. Okay. This works for me. And skills. Nails is going to need hard digging. Priorities. Nails, your entire life belongs to the digging. Okay. Farmer, much farming. Nails, much digging. Everybody should be on very high for toggling. Everybody should be on very high for life support. Nails and Bob can do attacking. The rest is fine. Okay, Nails, I have big expectations of you. All I need you to do is dig. Nothing more, nothing less, just dig for me. Because for some reason, everybody else just can't dig. I don't get it. Yes, that's too much digging, but I want it. Yeah, on a somewhat lower priority. So that if Nails has nothing other to do, Nails can dig. I don't know if that's how that works. If it doesn't look like it's getting done, then I'll change it. Ooh, opportunity to see how that thing is working. Okay, so Nails is digging the 4. That's good. Okay, material overlay. What I'm looking for is going to be copper. There's a bunch of copper down here. It's hydrogen, iron. So I might just need to go up a little bit more and see what else is around. Because as far as I'm seeing now, not much copper to be had anywhere other than the slime biomes now, and I need more copper. So, gonna have to figure out what else is around me. Might just be time to dig into the slime biome, honestly. Probably. Oh, right. Auto harvest that on 7. And plumbing. It's probably something I haven't researched yet. Plumbing. Liquids. Rust, an electrolyzer converts water into oxygen, hydrogen, gas. Yep. So am I working on anything at the moment? I'm not. So I need this, but I'll take both. Because I forget to research a lot. Please tell me you're not going to go all the way up and all the way down the ladder. Did I unlock fire poles? What do you cost? Copper, that's expensive. Question comes, is it worth it? Unfortunately, the answer to that is more obvious than you might think. So I'm just going around trying to make a few things here and there just a little bit nicer to work with. And smoother looking, like right here. I'm probably getting ready to uproot this entire slime biome, but before I do that, I'm going to need somewhere to store the slime. And what I'm thinking is this might be the spot. So if I put ladders here, tell them to dig out this area, that area, and then this area, but I don't give them ladders yet, they won't be able to dig that. And then I can take put some of these in here. This is too big. This is probably good enough. And then oh. Yeah, no, cancel. My bad, I forgot they're gonna go into the top. Okay, Nails, you are doing that low priority building. That way you'll build yourself ladders, hopefully. So the idea behind doing this is I can put in a water sensor right here, and then I can fill this up. And I can just fill this part way up with water. This will probably be enough. If it isn't, I will expand out afterwards. But I can fill this up with water to the point where it's overcovered. Then I could start putting the polluting stuff, especially the slime, into here. Because I'm scared of slime load. Okay, now that this is done, ideally this way there's only one place for the water to go. Everybody's probably sick from the food. Let's check on the germs. I need that discontaminated and that. That's probably it. Oh, we've got another Choose blueprint, farming, building, and decorating, tidying, research, and farming, or seeds. I'll take seeds. There's probably a lot of stuff right here that I have no idea what any of it is, but duplicate skills. Bob the Builder. We will start moving towards suit wearing. You were that farming, I guess. What would be? Okay, so no matter what order they dig this out in, all the water will eventually make its way down, out, and will fall here. Even with this lip here, it'll cause it to go down, hopefully. Water mechanics here aren't my specialty. Then again, this game isn't my specialty. So, let's get this going. While that's happening, you're still farming and cooking. I need a new chef. You are sick, I need a new medic too. Are all the beds full again? Furniture, comfy beds, plastic. Ooh, that's interesting. So with this I could have a vertical room, supposedly, that allows me to stack my people. That's pretty cool. Or yep. What did it take though? Hang on. Furniture, ladder bed. Refined metal. Ooh, no. Nope, you guys can have basic beds. Here you go. Boop, boop. And then furniture. Should have done a mess hall a while ago. I am looking for whatever the building is that causes Grand Hall instead of Dining Hall. No. Yeah. water cooler. So I was looking for a water cooler. Right, power. Heavy wrought wire takes metal ore. For metal ore, I need to come over here. I'm out of copper, aren't I? And you are the suspect. I should have known that was coming. He's gonna go all the way out there just to grab the meat for a barbecue. Oh, he's not. Oh, here's another one. Okay, I put this slightly lower than the food. I know I need him to always be doing that, but I don't have a dedicated chef. I need to take a dedicated chef so he can stop spending all of his time cooking, because I need him caring for the animals so I can get the other type of hatchlings so I can get renewable food for them. The stone hatchlings, I believe. How much coal do we have left? Ooh. Really need to start mining. Jesus. I mean, yeah, whatever. I said what I said. Really need to start mining. I don't think there's anything wrong with hydroscaping, especially not since it's just gonna go way up here anyways. Okay, guys. Do this. So right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to make as much room for storage as possible without letting the water top drop below the top of the storages. Not sure how well that's going to help, but I'm going to set these up to hold my polluted dirt and the slime, especially the slime, because I don't want that getting out. Is slime lung already escaping? Not really. So I am going to tell them to dig that one block of slime so that I can get slime discovered. Priority needs to be higher for that because it's bugging me, and for this because I want that done so that I can stop focusing on it before it's too late. And it's not going to happen because it's unreachable, right? I'm smart. Completely and totally smart. 1, 2, 3, 4 ladders will be starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Did I get this right? 3, 4, 5, yep. 3, 4, 5. That's kind of funny that that lined up so well. But it's not, because these are all rooms. Okay. Very smart of me again. Okay, making sure one last time that the base is closed off on all sides. It realistically speaking should be. I needed to remember to finish working on this down here, but I did not remember to finish working on that down there. I will just point it out every once in a while, I guess. Okay, that should be done now. I'm this priority 9 because I'm scared. That should be the only thing it'll take now. Copy. Copy. All these. Build. More. And that's an ice biome. Uh-oh. I don't want to dig through too much of this hard pan without just going through like one singular time, because if I dig through it too much, I feel like that'll allow too much temperature through, and that's not what I'm trying to do right now. So I will go ahead and dig right over to it and not go through. As much as possible, at least. And I'm setting up these ladders ahead of time so I don't have to do it later. Let's look at temperature real quick. Yeah, see? Really cold up here, starting to get warm in this part of the base. I need to take these out, which means I need more copper, so let's get to finishing mining, I guess. And here I'm just setting up for digging, because I need digging done. And all of the bad water at this rate is going to end up down in my clean water area. I'm just going to let this get contaminated. I know I cared a lot about it early game, but we've got enough humanely clean water. Obviously. If we take a look at the germs, it's like there's hardly any in there. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Blueprint. Said we needed a doctor. Why do we need a doctor? We need a doctor for... There's no way I haven't researched like a basic medicine table. It's a station, right? Okay, I'll just accept that this thing exists now, even though I've never seen it before. I probably opened it somehow. I am looking for medicine. Okay, what am I researching right now? Nothing as per usual. Okay, medicine. Let's just get all the way up to the type of research I have right now being maxed out. You, my friend, are going to need a way back out. I was looking for a way to get my people to stop automatically cleaning stuff. Do I need to add more of these? How many people do I have at this point? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. 5, 6, 7. We'll get one for the next guy too. Then we need ventilation, gas pipes. Another 1, 2, 3, 4. Copper masks. Gonna need. Call it 4 more. Oh, it is 4 more. I really can't count. Okay, power transformer here. Big to small, so we need the heavy wire. Heavy watt wire from here to here. Delete all this wire. Down to this transformer, and then normal wire connecting out. Let's go for deconstruct, because these seem to be real buildings. I want them gone whenever they happen. And then as for digging, that is radiation. Cancel everything in this area. Boom. And to here. Good enough for me. Destroy all that. Okay. Food. Still 11,000. New scenes, new oxygen masks. That can get cleared. That can all get cleared. Okay, it is very quickly starting to look like I'm gonna have to do something about keeping the base cool. So, might need to start messing around with cold biome up here. Okay, this is probably getting ready to be the last of it for today. Although, waiting copper ore. Yeah, so it looks like I just need to get to digging. Actually seriously digging. Next time when I play. I'm going to be aiming, as usual, for Tuesdays and Thursdays. Whether or not that actually happens is entirely up to whether I end up doing it or not. So I will try for Tuesday and Thursday. If anybody ends up being here, just remind me. I need copper. I need metal. Okay. That's gonna be all for today. I've been playing Oxygen Not Included, and the base is not coming along. We're getting in danger of starting to overheat. At some point, my food is gonna just altogether stop growing. Let's see what this is before I log out. Husbandry, medicine, and agriculture. That's funny. What was I looking for? Copper. That. It just gave me that. I don't know what else to say about that. So whatever I was trying to say was probably along the side, probably along the lines of remind me to get copper. I think copper reminded itself to get me copper. That's a way out of there. If I don't stop playing now, I'm not going to stop playing because I want to know what's in the room. So I can know if I can dismantle the room or not, because it's in the way. In the way. Ooh, Biobot builder. Okay, next time I need to get copper, and I'm just going to continue digging. Lots and lots of digging. Have a good one, anybody who was watching. And I'll try and be back every Tuesday and Thursday from 6 to 10,